So this is gonna be another rant video, honestly, because I was just scrolling on TikTok and I saw this creator named the Warp Zone, and they had this video called "The First Microtransaction in Gaming," and I thought it was pretty neat. It was kind of funny, and it actually is like a little parody talking about how like the first microtransaction like messed up the entire future of just everything, not even just gaming. Is microtransaction ruining like video games? Because if I really think about it, it kind of is. Let me explain. Just hold on. So if you don't know, the first ever microtransaction can be traced all the way back to 2006 with, I don't know if you heard of the Elder Scrolls, you know, basically like Skyrim, stuff like that. It was one of the predecessors, whatever it is. I believe it was Oblivion. I think it was the one right before Skyrim. But the first ever microtransaction was by the people that made the Elder Scrolls. And the first ever thing that was actually offered as a microtransaction was a cosmetic horse armor available for $2.50, which is crazy. And at the time, a lot of players, you know, even just random people that just stumbled upon it, laughed at the idea of paying extra money for virtual cosmetic items. Now, understandably so, back then in 2006, $2.50 is a lot more of value back then than it is now. So I 1000% understand. But also it's just the fact that why would I pay money for a virtual item when I could put that $2.50 to actually something new and something, I don't know, of value, not some cosmetic shit that doesn't have any value to you at that current time in, you know, in life, at least in 2006 that is. Now, if you're wondering how much $2.50 was back then in 2006 versus now, if you adjust for inflation, roughly $2.50 equates to $3.90 here in 2024, which is about $4. So you could probably get, you know, some food with that, maybe like, you know, some milk or stuff like that, but you never know. Stuff like that is very important, obviously, to families, but you get the point. You just hear me out, okay? Now, we just took a look back in 2006 with that whole thing that happened, but let's look at 2024 now. If you look at some of the top games right now, a lot of them are free. Again, hear me out. If we were to go on Twitch right now and go to the browse section, and we look at what are the top games that are being played, well, we got Valorant, that's free. GTA costs money. League of Legends, I believe, is free. Apex is free. Counter-Strike 2, I believe you have to pay for. Call of Duty Warzone, you gotta pay. Fortnite is free. There's some free games at the top of Twitch, at least as far as streaming. Overwatch 2, again, for example. There's a lot of free-to-play games, quote-unquote. I can't even say they're really free. Now, I say free-to-play in quotes because it's not actually free-to-play. Well, it is, but you can't do as much as if you were to pay for the game. Let me explain. If you happen to live under a rock or you just don't understand the concept of free-to-play, let me explain it to you real quick. A game will come out as quote-unquote free. Let's just use Fortnite, for example. Fortnite is a free-to-play game, but so they say. But you can also buy skins, you know, emotes, all this jazz. How these free-to-play games make money is through microtransactions. So they will use stuff like battle passes where you know, pay money up front to possibly get items the more you play that game. And you keep going through these levels or these tiers in these free-to-play games. And in each tier or level that you get a free cosmetic, whether it's a skin, weapon skin, emote, whatever it may be. That's how they get you. But on top of that, they also have a store, you know, a little skin store or emote store. Basically, they have a shop where you can buy stuff additionally with your money. This is how they get you, because then all your friends like, yo, look at this skin. Or like, I know with Fortnite, they've had collaborations with like Dragon Ball Z. They've had stuff with Invincible, if you know, stuff like that. They get these collaborations and these dope skins. I'm not gonna lie, these are really fucking dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But like, they try to reel you in with these really cool skins, and then all your friends like, yo, you should grab this skin. And sometimes people succumb to peer pressure. Not everyone's built different. You know, some people are just, they're just not him or her or they, whatever, you know, they're just not it. But that's how they get you. And honestly, I feel like microtransactions have somewhat ruined gaming. These quote-unquote free-to-play games have contributed to any game that's not quote-unquote free-to-play having to up their quality of their game, which, I mean, again, in a sense is good. It's healthy, you know, it drives other companies to do better, but it also drives up the prices for those games. You're seeing a lot of more games now that aren't free to play in the upwards of $60, $70, sometimes $80 for the game itself. Not to mention, in those games that you have to pay, they also still have microtransactions. So a lot of the time, you're going to see a lot more companies move to the free to play, you know, style with more microtransactions versus a game being, you know, $60, $70, $80 with microtransactions, because people are going to look at it like, why am I paying $60 to $70 $70 when I still have to pay for microtransactions in order to play some of the game. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of a conundrum. And you're probably thinking, where do we go from here? Honestly, I think you're going to see a lot more companies go to free to play with microtransaction style. The top games on Twitch, you know, a lot of them are free to play. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is always going to be a big thing. So again, there's like servers, you know, RP servers, you know, that's going to be a big thing until the GTA 6 comes out. League of Legends is free to play. Pretty sure Valorant is. I know Counter-Strike 2, I think you have to pay for. Apex Legends is free to play. FIFA, the newest soccer game, is you have to pay. Fortnite, you don't. Destiny 2, I think you have to. But anyways, I think you're going to see a lot more free to play games with microtransactions versus a game coming out and it being $60 to $70, maybe $80. But again, that also depends on the company. Companies that, you know, make like Call of Duty naturally can get away with, you know, selling a game for $60, $70, $80 because they have a background, you know. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, you know, again, the new Call of Duty 6, crazy that's fucking saying that, but the new Black Ops 6 that's coming out. So there is a pre-order edition right now that is $100, but of course you get a whole bunch of skins, get open beta access, open beta early access, and then a whole bunch of skins and all that jazz. So that's $100. The pre-order actual Black Ops 6 is $70. Like I said, 60 to 70, 80 range. So there's some companies that can get away with it. Are they going to benefit from it, you know, down the line? I don't think they will. But again, what do I know? But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below about microtransactions, because I really feel like they're going to be ruining gaming for the foreseeable future. And I'm not sure how much longer you're going to see games, you know, be priced at $60, $70, $80. I think we're going to see a lot more free-to-play games. And it's just really insane that, honestly, Fortnite is the biggest, and I'm not even kidding you, the biggest perpetrator of the microtransaction wave. They were the ones that first really revolutionized the idea of, oh, this is okay. This is, you know, it's cool. You know what I mean? Not to say, there's been a whole bunch of games before Fortnite that did it, but Fortnite really popularized it. You know what I mean? So again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Appreciate y'all. All right, don't do drugs. Okay, bye.